You're so close. You're so close. Makes me nervous.
Okay, this is gonna be a funny one. Just a little bit of context. I saw that girl like 4 minutes before, sitting at a cafe with a lot of people around her, and I posted out.
For sure.
I didn't want to approach her. I was too scared.
Maybe. But the truth is that I don't like to sit at coffees.
Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Go.
Too shy.
No.
Yeah,
you have to go. You have to.
Too shy. Okay, I have to. Okay, wait. I'll do the next one. That just walks. She's insane. Don't look at her.
And then, as I was standing there with my videographer, she came again on a scooter. So she finished her coffee, and it's the second time I see her. And I kind of have this rule of, if the universe gives you 2 chances, you have to take the chance. So I am nervous here, but I'm doing it anyway. So I want to share this funny approach with you here, because she is quite the challenge, let's say.
Wow, hello. You look so interesting, beautiful.
Because of my ass?
Not of your ass.
I give her a compliment, something vague. You look beautiful and interesting. Okay, not the best opener. And her immediate response is, because of my ass, bitch?
Because of my ass?
Not of your ass.
I was acting.
That doesn't happen every day. Quite funny. Well, let's see first how I handle it, and then I can rant a little bit more about the topic of this video, which is frame control.
Because of jeans jacket, blue, blue, blue. Everything is blue. Even this. Did I look at your ass? Yeah, it's part of it. You don't like when guys look at your ass. Or you do because you wear yoga pants.
No, because I go in gym now.
Okay. You have not good day.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Okay. Are you Ukrainian?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you?
More strict.
Yeah.
Austrian.
Well,
Are you a lawyer?
no.
Okay. It would be good if you're a lawyer. You're very strict. You can tell people, he's not guilty.
So I give the compliment, she reacts with the ass comment right away. And I'm not denying it, I'm not confirming it. I'm kind of like, well, yeah, ass is a part of it. And then I'm kind of making fun of her being very strict, right? I say, you would make a good lawyer, and it kind of cracks her up. So far, so good. What are we doing here? It's basically a form of objection, right? When you meet women on the street, they will give you all sorts of objections. They might say things like, I'm busy, I need to go, I have a boyfriend, whatever, right? Or nonverbal objections like just looking at you but keeping walking, or ignoring you, or not taking their headphones out.
Can you hear me? No, you don't want to hear me. Okay, that's fine as well. You can be shy.
And when it comes to any form of objection, that's also true for later. On a date, at home, in the bedroom, in relationships, you never want to go against the girl. So actually it was a bit of a mistake me saying here, no, not about your ass, but then I say, well, it's a part of it, so I kind of like corrected. You never want to go against the girl. You never want to argue with her. You never want to start an argument, because then you fall into her frame. And the other thing that happens then is, now it's not sexy anymore. Now it's not a seduction anymore. Now it's an argument. Now it's a competition. And anybody who is competing, anybody who's arguing against each other is probably not going to have sex after, right?
What is it? Wait, I'll walk with you 1 second. Oh, you're gonna...
Now what happens is she jumps on her scooter and she drives away and she says, run with me. So again, she's trying to control the frame.
No, I don't want to run. Stop there for 1 minute. Oh, we go there, then we pass the green lights. What I do here? I have a marketing seminar this week. What do you do here? How long here? 2 weeks, but I used to live in Ukraine actually.
Oh my God.
And I want to maybe live somewhere else. I don't live in Ukraine. I'll stop here for a second. What's your name?
So again, she's trying to control the frame. She jumps on her scooter and she says, run.
Oh, you're gonna...
And I'm just saying, no, I don't run, you stop here. And I don't speed up, I walk casually. And she goes off her scooter, and then I say, let's stop over here, after the light. So despite her trying to control me, trying to set the pace, basically testing if I can handle her, because she's a spicy one for sure, right? Wearing these big ass tight yoga pants, making all these fun arguments, but she does it all with a smile, right? Which you might not see here. So despite her trying to control the frame, she's testing, can this guy handle me? And I can clearly do, right? I'm not shocked, I'm not running away after the ass comment, I'm not apologizing, I'm not running after her on the scooter, and I'm still leading exactly, we're gonna cross the street, and then I say, let's stop here. So I'm setting the tone, which is not bossy, it's not overpowering, it's not overruling, it's not me trying to be the alpha, it's just me having clarity on what she actually needs, which is a man who can handle her, right? Not a weak guy. Because if I would now, on her command, run after her scooter, what does that signal to her? This guy is easily manipulatable, I can control him, he doesn't have a strong core, he's needy, he would do anything just to get into my pants. All things that are not attractive at all. She needs the guy who respects himself, that then she can respect for that.
Nice to meet you, Alex. I think you have a hard shell, but a soft heart. Right? It's true or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you do in life if you're not a lawyer?
I'm just have a dictation here. I work him, eat, good,
No job.
no job.
Sponsor.
No, I don't have.
Nie?
No.
Как можешь? How do you pay for stuff?
I can. I have something. I had before.
Ah, you still save from last sponsor. That's good. You're smart. You have budget. You don't spend all on Cartier in one month.
I have a chair also.
Okay.
But I'm not spent.
So you had good sponsor. It's good for you. I'm happy for you.
We talk about job and that she doesn't have one but still has money. And I have experience in Eastern Europe. I've met a lot of girls in the kind of like model or half model scene, or girls with boyfriends who provide for them, or girls with 3 lovers who all send money for rent, or that kind of girl, right? Not the classical Austrian, German, American who has a job and is stable. And I think she's one of those. Based on her, I think Louis Vuitton bag and kind of like the type of jewelry she is.
I have a chair also.
And the way she presents herself and the way she, spends her day just having coffee on a whatever it is, Tuesday afternoon, rolling around in her scooter. So, because she delivers with a smile the thing of, I don't have a job, but I have money anyway, I straight up put her in that category and I say, oh, you have a sponsor. And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh, so you had a sponsor and you still able to, survive from that. And she doesn't neglect it, she doesn't deny it, she doesn't confirm it either. So I'll leave it there. But what does that do? It shows that I know what kind of woman she is, being from Ukraine, living that life. And I don't want to say all Ukrainian women are like that, by the way. But I just know that subcategory of woman. And also that I accept it. I'm not judgmental there. I'm actually empowering her. I'm like, oh, good on you, living comfortably, not working hard, nice, all good. So I'm not against it, I'm not judging her, but I'm also showing her, hey, look, you can't fool me, I know what this is, I know what kind of person you are.
I need to go.
Yeah. You don't love me. It's fine. Add me on Instagram. Out.
Yeah,
Why?
I like strawberry.
You like mixed red and blue?
You find me on strawberry?
How is it written? I need to open a browser because I don't have Instagram on my phone.
Instagram in your phone.
And now I'm going for the close, and again she's trying to frame control me. Instead of her typing in her name on Instagram, she's only showing it on her phone, the username. She's already moving the scooter away. She says, I need to go. And again, from the outside, I know what you're thinking. You might be like, Alex, this girl is not into you at all. And you might be wrong. Later in the video, I will show you actually that she agreed to go on a date. So why is she doing that? It's again the test. How will he react? Will he, say, no, wait, don't go.
You're walking away.
Will I follow her? Will I run with her? I guess it's her way of sorting out men, right? She kind of has to do that because she knows for herself, she has a strong personality, She expects a certain groundedness in the man she's choosing to go on a date with. And this is her way of filtering these ones from those ones. Fair enough, right? Can't blame her. How else would you do it, right? If you would be a woman in her position, how would you test men, right? We're so quick to judge women for their tests, for their shit tests, for putting challenges on us. But if you think about it this way from her point of view, it's a very understandable way of filtering. So I'm staying grounded, I'm staying chill, I'm telling her, hey, look, you have to put it in. I'm not rushing because I have that core groundedness and confidence that she's into me, which manifests itself into her actually being into me.
I don't have the app because I get too addicted. I have one phone for Instagram and another phone for business.
For not sit alone in Instagram.
Yes.
For not waste your time.
Not waste my time and
You can delete
make money.
also.
But you don't have a job anyway, so it doesn't matter. You can do what you want.
No, I would focus on something.
We just find another sponsor, then you can be on Instagram all day. That's good. Okay, oh, you know Will? How you know Will? You know Will? Or he just follows you?
Who is this?
This guy from Miami.
He follow me or
He
I
follow you, I think.
Maybe, I don't know.
Bye.
And she drives off, never to be seen again. Maybe. Let me show you now what we actually chatted about. I'm gonna blur out the personal stuff, but the main part here that I want to overlay here is, yes, she actually agreed to go on a date. I just left the city and, to be honest, couldn't be bothered meeting her because in that same week, I think I did 100 approaches. So I had an abundance of leads, a video on that coming out soon. On this topic real quick, I forgot to mention it in the video, so I'm gonna tell you about it here right now. So what happened is I recorded 100 approaches and I broke them down into a spreadsheet. How many could I close? How many on Instagram? How many on number? How many girls I followed up with? How many responses I got? How many dates I could secure, etc., etc. Really broken down step by step. So you know what is possible when it comes to cold approach, because that's the big question. Does it actually work? How much work do I have to put in to get results? And how can we improve the return on investment? I'm gonna present the results of that experiment on the 31st of August for you in a live seminar. All you gotta do is reserve one of the 100 spots right now. Click below. When it's full, because I'm also gonna leave time for you to ask questions. So that's why it's limited to 100 people. So click below, reserve the spot now. A form will open, you fill it out, you will get an email, and you have your spot reserved. Okay? 31st of August, 7 p.m. Central European time. I see you there. But just because she's acting this way in this interaction doesn't mean she's not attracted to me. That's the main point I want to make here. It's been a frame challenge, and you as the man have to hold the stronger frame if you want that she gets attracted to you. That's the main point of this video. If you're curious about my reaction, just keep watching, because this the next minute and a half is me debriefing the approach to the cameraman. Maybe interesting for you to see my honest, reaction to something like this in the moment. If you're curious about coaching, I'm actually doing another workshop in Warsaw, which is packed with beautiful women from Ukraine, from Belarus, from Poland. Then click below to apply for one of the remaining, I think 3 or 4 workshop spots that I have for 2025. And if you want to work with me long term, you can also apply for mentoring below. So let me know what you think, how you would have handled that. I know the keyboard warriors will say, oh, this was weak, you should have blah, 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 do this and that. Always easier, to do afterwards. But I think I handled it quite well in the moment. Just keeping it real here. So yeah, keep watching if you want to see my reaction, and see you in the next video. Peace.
She was so challenging. She was funny. Wait, let's see where. She was so challenging. I said, you look good. She's like, my ass? And I'm like, no, you're dressed in blue. She's like, I see. Look at your ass. I mean, you see it in the video. But just super challenging right away. And I'm like, yeah, that's a part of it. Super hardcore, challenging. And I just kept flowing with it. I just asked her, are you a lawyer? And she's like, no. I'm like, you would be a good lawyer. Because you're very rough and strict.
What was the reason that you did that? You're making those cold reads?
Just to break through her shell and just to keep talking basically, and show her that I'm vibing and that I'm her friend and not against her. Yeah. Easy to go into no, or I don't know, become defensive. She definitely challenged me.
And then I noticed that at some point you also mentioned that you have a mutual. Like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Because social proof is good. And if we have common friends, it means I'm not just some dude. It means I'm on her level or in her circle and she can trust me more. Like, it creates a lot of trust when you have mutuals on Instagram.
So overall, how would you rate that approach?
I don't know, I don't want to rate it, but it's just interesting. Let's just text her the wave emoji right now and see what she does with it. I mean, yeah.
No.
Funny. Also just like, run. She told me, like, run. I'm like, no, you stop there.
Run.
No, I don't want to run.
Why?
Stop there for 1 minute. She's like, okay. Like, so challenging. Funny.